it's Liv. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a what I eat in a day. If you remember in my last what I eat in a day video, I made coffee in a Keurig and I told you guys that I had 2 coffee makers and that I would be showing you how I use my other one in this video. So in this video I showed you how I use my espresso machine, and then I also just wanted to say that these what I eat in a day videos are kind of just meant to give you meal ideas. I do not make these to try and give you guys like nutrition or health advice or tell you that you should eat this way all the time. I don't even eat this way all the time. I go through phases of eating more junk foods and more healthy foods, and I do not stick to any sort of strict diet plan whatsoever. So definitely don't take one of these videos and look at it and think that this is the majority of my diet. I know it's kind of popular on YouTube now for people to take someone's what I eat in a day video and just critique that one day, and that's such a limited way of doing it, because for the most part I feel like nobody eats the same thing every day, and you can't really tell someone's diet just by looking at one day. Like for example, in this video I eat a lot more like comfort food type of things because it's winter and it's the holidays, but I don't eat this way all the time. I especially don't eat this way in the summer. So yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. This is literally just showing you the kind of, to be quite honest, like trash meals that I ate in a day. So yeah, just wanted to make that clear. But that is everything I have to say for now, so let's get into the video.
So for breakfast, I started out with a smoothie because I knew that we were going on a hike after this, so I just wanted something that was filling and would give me energy but wouldn't be too heavy. So I added in some orange juice, protein powder, bananas, frozen berries, a bunch of ice because the bananas weren't frozen, and a large handful of hemp seeds, and just blended that until smooth. This is kind of like my go-to berry smoothie. I absolutely love it. And the protein powder that I use is the Four Sigmatic unflavored superfood protein. So when we got back, I wanted a holiday type of coffee drink, so I decided to make a peppermint mocha. So I added some cocoa powder to a mug and then brewed a coffee. This is just a Philips espresso machine. And then I added some oat milk to my Nespresso Aerocino milk frother, I think it's called. And then I also added in some peppermint extract and a little bit of coffee creamer instead of sugar, just because it was easier. And then I added in some Dandy's marshmallows. These are just vegan marshmallows. For some reason, I put them in and then decided to pour the frothed milk on top. I thought they were gonna float, but they didn't. So I added on some more and then added a bunch of crushed candy cane. To eat after the hike, I was pretty hungry, so I wanted something filling. So I used these Hilary's apple maple meatless breakfast sausage patties. Whoa, that was a mouthful. And they're actually like not super terrible for you. They have like millet and lentils and stuff that's actually pretty good. So yeah, I just put those in my air fryer along with some hash browns. So kind of negated any sort of nutrition there, but that's fine. And just put those on for about like 9 minutes. And then I cut up some blueberry bagels. Greg was having these too, so I made one for each of us. And then I just added some Daiya mozzarella shreds on top of that and popped it in the oven to melt the cheese. And then once the sausage patties were done, I like to just kind of use a spatula to press it down because they're pretty small. So I like to press it down so it fits on the bagel. And I added some vegan mayo to this just so it wasn't super dry. And then I added on the sausage patty and the hash brown, some ketchup, and then this hot sauce. This is my favorite. It's by the brand Maritime Madness, and it's just the East Coast hot sauce. It's not super hot, but the flavor is really, really good. So I added some of that, and that is the sandwich. So for dinner, I was craving a pot pie. This is just a veggie pot pie, so I used some potatoes, carrots, and onion. And then I also used frozen peas later on, but I just chopped up the potatoes, carrots, and onion. And then in a large pot, you just want to add some oil and the onion. Cook it for about 3 minutes until the onion starts to turn translucent. Then you want to add in the potato and carrot, and if you're using celery or anything like that, you want to add that at the same time. And then you just want to cook that for about 6 to 9 minutes until the potatoes and carrots are fork tender. So I just put on the lid to kind of speed up the process. And then at this point, you can add in any frozen vegetables you have, tofu, chickpeas, any sort of protein, as well as the spices, which is just some dried thyme and sage. Then you can just add in the flour. This is just a 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour, and I add that in to thicken it. So once you add in the broth and you stir it up, all you have to do is let it simmer for about 5 minutes until it thickens. Once that has thickened, you can add it into your ramekins. This actually made 4, but I only have 3 of these. I don't know where the other one went. For the puff pastry, I just use the Pillsbury crescent rolls. I buy the reduced fat one. I don't know if the other one's vegan or not, but this one is. And you just want to use like 2 of the triangles to make a square. And then I just cover up the ramekins and kind of push down the edges. And I like to put it on a baking sheet or like in a casserole dish or something, just in case they bubble over and spill. It doesn't usually happen, especially if you don't fill it too full, but then you just want to bake it for about 20 minutes or until the top turns golden brown. And that's it. It's really that easy. Like I said, these are veggie ones, but you can add like chickpeas or tofu or seitan, anything you want to add some more protein. I just didn't have any of that right now, but it still tasted amazing. So that is what I ate today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. I did want to say that I will not be posting a video this coming Wednesday because it is Christmas Day. So I hope that you guys all have a great Christmas if you celebrate Christmas or whatever you are doing in the next week. If you are celebrating Christmas, I hope you have the happiest Christmas. I also just wanted to say, I know for those of you who watch this channel frequently, you will already know about my cookbook, but I just wanted to mention my cookbook is called Live Bees Vegan on a Budget, and it is filled with recipes that are as easy and straightforward and as accessible as the recipes that I share weekly on this channel. I wanted to make it so that anybody could pick up this cookbook and cook from it, whether or not you know a lot about cooking or a lot about plant-based foods. So yeah, thank you to everyone who has purchased already. If you're looking to get a copy, you can get it on Amazon internationally, or you can go to Indigo if you live in Canada, or Barnes & Noble if you live in the States. We just did a reprint, so there is a whole new batch of cookbooks out on the shelves in a lot of places, and there was a few typos in this. The reprint versions do not have the typos, thank goodness, because that was bothering me, but I'm just so glad that you guys are enjoying it as much as I hoped you would. And yeah, so this is what it looks like. I hope you guys have an amazing holiday, and I will see you all next week.